at a low once again. Our World Championship bill from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas continues with Gianfranco Rosi, now 36, very much the granddaddy of European boxing. He's very fit, he's won 57 of his 60 fights, and he's defending his IBF light middleweight crown now against the #1 contender, Vincent Pettway.
Well, this man Ross is quite an old stager in every sense. 11th title defence coming up, but it's 14 months since he had a championship fight with Gilbert Dele in France, and that's the second time he defeated him. Vincent Pettway been around 10 years as a pro, first world title shot, and he looks a bit of a Yankee Doodle dandy in those trunks already, Jim, doesn't he? But well, when you look at this now, Rossi was once knocked out by Lloyd Huntington, and there's Lloyd trying to get back into the world title picture, and this fella still has a championship. IBF version, there's 11 stone. Oh, well, Mills Lane, little referee in the sheriff's office in Reno. Man who says, let's get it on at the start of the fights. He's a bit strict with them. They may need to be, I think, where that started there. Takes care of himself, Rossi, Jim. Good defensive boxer, picks his opponents well normally.
Yeah, he's a good all-round pro. The amount of time he's been in the game, he's learned everything. Do a bit of boxing, a bit of holding inside, a bit of messing about, a bit of frustrating opponents, and it usually just does enough to win. But you have to bout his achievements. I mean, it's a long run. He's obviously doing the job properly, but you wonder just how much longer he can keep the enthusiasm. He started at a fair pace in the first round here, so obviously not feeling his age.
His last defeat was way back in July '88 to Don Curry in 9 rounds. Referee, I told you, he's a bit of an old copper at heart, isn't he? Come on, punch it out there, he keeps saying. He doesn't like them holding inside, but they're going to mess this up a bit. Haven't seen much of it that way, so I can't really judge. Comes out of Baltimore. 136 of 41. He holds a sort of domestic championship, the USBA championship, Vincent Pettway. He's 28.
Well, Reggie, punch landed there, okay. You got a nice little punch on the chin. I don't think he would have gone over. I don't think he would have gone over if he hadn't collided with Rossi. But the thing is, the punch certainly landed.
Yeah, well, he started to count there, didn't he? I thought it was a pushover, maybe on the slippery advertising.
Yeah, one of those situations where he wouldn't have gone over without the stumble, but he was punched before that. The referees decided to call it a knockdown, and maybe have said no, just clean gloves and go on with it.
Well, you know, it'd be a bit ridiculous if this were a WBC fight where they say you have to give a 2-point round there. I don't agree with that ruling anyway, Jim, do you? That often happens where the guy can win the round, but because he's been down, he's got to lose it by 2 points. Yeah,
it's a bit silly. It might be the only punch you get hit with that round. It's a silly rule. But a nice, lively start from Rossi, 36 years old, but he went at least the same pace as this fellow.
Yeah, the ambassador, he calls himself. There's his statistics. Not a bad fighter, really. He's won 18 inside 3 rounds, which is not bad, although I don't know the opposition there.
Then he can't calibrate. You get inside, you shorten.
Got 2 American referees, I should say judges.
That was a little punch. The punch certainly landed. But it wasn't a knockdown punch, so the referees decided to go with Rossi.
Oh dear. He's got to get his head out of the way there, Mills Lane. He's got a cut on the nose.
Maybe that's why he called it a knockdown, Reg, to get his own back after that.
That'll teach him to get nosy. Oh dear, it's going to be a bit of an untidy mess, this. See, Mills Lane doesn't call break loudly enough. He just keeps saying, hey, 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 and getting in there with them.
He's going to have to clamp down, Reg. A couple of signs already of bad tempers. Tempers beginning to fray. Referee's going to have to keep on top of this. And the heads are beginning to rub in each other's faces as well now.
See, ordering them to punch out inside, not claim like that.
Well, Rossi's not a big puncher, Reg, but I mean he's fairly going for Pettway here.
Yeah, he's only had 17 stoppages of 57 wins, but he knows the business, doesn't he? Sorry, Governor. Well, Millslade knew he was onto something there and soon made his presence felt.
The old experienced head of Rossi complaining. Everything that happens, he tends to complain about it.
He held the WBC version of the championship. There it goes again now.
It's going to get messy this one, I think, Reg.
He lost his European championship to Lloyd Hannigan back in '85. But he has a win over Chris Pryor, who's now a world champion. Difficult man to beat, Rossi, Jim, isn't it? That's why he's been around so long, so successful. Long arms, you know, decent chin.
Yeah, and as I said, he's really learned the business. He knows a little bit of everything. And he's taking the play away from Pettway. Pettway is the stronger of the two and certainly the biggest single punch hitter. But Rossi trying to back him up, take the play away from him. Good start for Rossi.
Come on, punch out. You got 2 hands free. Come on. Punch out. 2 hands are free. Punch out. Come on.
He's saying there, the referee, your 2 hands are free, meaning neither of them are holding, so use them. He's not a bad boxer, Pettway, Jim, is he?
Yeah, a fair idea of the game, but Rossi is very quick. You know, he's keeping these punches flowing. And he's certainly not too worried about managing the 12 rounds. This is a fair pace, especially for a 36-year-old.
Punch out. Come on, punch out. Work out of there. Come on.
End of the second.
I think he'll be quite happy, Reg. He's nicked the first couple of rounds on my card. They've been far busier than Pettway. Kept himself out of trouble. He's boxing well.
Non ti fai irritare, ok? Ascolta.
That's it.
Ascolta.
Be told, keep cool. That's what they're saying, I think.
So this is one of the little messy incidents. I think we're going to see a little bit more of this. A little bit of a clash of style now and again.
Third round then. The IBF Light Middleweight Championship of the world. 11 stone, 154 pounds.
I think when Pettway realises now, Reg, he's got to raise the pace. He can't allow this old pro to dictate the pace and control it. He's going to have to try to instigate some of these little assaults.
Well, first chance for Pettway at a world title, and I tell you, he's not going to be easy man to overcome. It may never get another shot at it. If he does go 12, we've got an American judge. We've got a lady, Sheila Martin from Washington, and Enzio Scala from Italy. Bill's Lane becomes part of the fight, Jim, doesn't he? And he's got a damaged nose to prove it as well.
It's good action, Reg. Maybe a little bit scrappy. Neither really has settled down yet. They're really going at it. You think this was the little 6-rounder they were boxing? I mean, they're really getting right into it straight away. Nobody worrying about the 12 rounds. A bad punch there from Pettway, left hook to the chin.
I wish they'd stop the rubbing of heads together like that, though, Jim. It's, you know, you run into trouble that way, cuts appear.
So I think they're both a little bit over-enthusiastic. I mean, they're obviously trying to put a show on for the crowd here. Just a little bit, you know, more punching than thinking at the moment. And it's becoming a little bit untidy. Heads are beginning to bang together.
Another lecture. Rossi doing his best to keep this guy under control, but he's having a hard time.
Yeah, well, Pettway is stronger than he is, and Pettway is now trying to use that strength. The first couple of rounds he didn't do too much. He allowed Rossi to control things, but he's trying now to come forward and use his strength a little bit more. I think Rossi has faced everything in this game. Oh, good right hand from Pettway, good shot.
Yeah, he's had all types of opponents in a long career. He usually copes with them fairly well. Look at it again. Oh, that was the one. Just right underneath the chin, almost on the neck, that, wasn't it? Round 4. And a pretty lively start. Admittedly, just getting, as you say, Jim, a bit untidy, but for sheer endeavour, they're having a go, aren't they?
I'm really surprised the pace that Rossi's setting. He obviously feels boxing away from home, can't leave anything to chance. He's doing very well, real good pace.
Been out the ring a while too. He's finding himself getting into shape as he goes along, actually. That happens with an experienced fighter like this. He's the Italian welterweight champion back in '82. That shows how long he's been around, and European champion 10 years ago. He actually fought a fellow called Perico Fernandez, Jim. I think you might have had a little altercation with him from Spain.
I remember him well. See, his reactions are still very sharp there, Rossi. As soon as the lead comes from Pettway, he's very quick with the counters, and he's backing Pettway up now, using all the old tricks. Pettway is not really accurate enough with his punches. Rossi's slipping inside and blocking them.
He got this weight division, the light middleweight championship of the IBF at Atlantic City in '89 against Darren Van Horn, the Italian. Been well managed in his career. Always comes in good shape too, Jim, doesn't he? Doesn't leave anything to chance.
Well, I'm really surprised the pace is set here. I thought he would have tried to slow things down. See, I mean, lack of sportsmanship there. I think Rossi should have taken a step back. A couple of little kind of nasty incidents already. The referee's going to have to keep his eye on these guys all the way through.
Yeah, he's dabbing his way to a bit of a victory here, though, Rossi, early on like this. He's just trying to put a few rounds in the back.
Yeah, he's boxing well, really boxing well. His tactics are bang on. He's backing Pettway up. Pettway is more powerful, but not so much if you can back them up.
A little bit head hunting overdoing it there, Rossi. He can try and switch punches to the body now and again. Thought he heard the bell there, Mills Lane, didn't he? I don't know why. Oh, he has now. Oh dear, well, I'll have that one full up. I mean, that was a little bit obvious, I would have thought, yeah. But I wonder if he'll take a point away for that. I doubt it. Should do.
Well, it's the first time that type of thing's happened, but actually the low punch first of all, and the clout round the ear after the bell.
Oh, he's brought off a win double there, Pettway, hasn't he? There's the little nip, as they say, on Mills Lane's nose. He's got the souvenir of this fight, all right. I don't remember seeing that before. I've seen referees clipped a few times, but not cut. So into the 6th round then. So maybe the referees have got to bring their own cut there in the future.
Nice little right hand at the start of the round from Pettway.
Oh dear, got to really pull them apart there. Time off. Being cut there, Jim, with the head coming, and it's a bad cut.
A head clash, yeah. Well, Rossi pulled away from the leading punch.
Oh dear,
yeah, it is a bad one. It is a bad one. He pulled away from the lead punch then as they come into a clinch.
That's
If
Flip
Pettway's
Hermansky,
head-
the doctor there, Jim. You know, Flip
Yep.
Hermansky, Nevada. No, he won't. Oh my
What's
God,
the
he can't
matter?
let him go on with this. No way. Now, under IBF rules, Jim, they can go 6 rounds, not 3 as the other
See, he
organisations
pulled back from
do
the
it.
punch. Pettway come forward
Oh
through,
dear,
bang.
bang in.
Unintentional reg, but nevertheless, definitely a clash that caused the damage. No two ways about that.
Yeah, they,
See, come back from the punch. Second one got him, and then the head come right through.
yeah, there won't be a disqualification for that though, Jim, if you say it's unintentional. Well, you know, it's a bit of, well, I'm not too sure really. I don't think you'll throw him out for that, but they can go to a technical decision here if they want to. Only the IBF do that. The others have to be after 3 rounds. Here's the result.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has been stopped at 19 seconds in round number 6. Rossi receiving an unintentional butt. The ringside referee, Mills Lang, stops the contest on advice of the ringside physician, Dr. Flip Hermansky, fighter unable to continue. Under the IBF rules, the bout must go 6 full rounds for it to be an official decision. This bout stopped 19 seconds in round number 6. Therefore, the decision is a technical draw.
Well, there it is,
and the
technical
champion
draw.
retains his title. A technical draw.
And of course, the champion retains the championship. And they're friendly enough there. He's 11th defence for Rossi, but that really is a gaping wound there that'll take a long time to heal, may open again at some time.